Let's see if this is fine.
I try.
Just realized this is a
Good night. Can I come in?
okay. There we go.
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
I'm redoing this part because I wanted to hear the singing.
I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
It's gonna happen much worse.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Right.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
I feel lot.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account.
So I should be
This
able to
chapter
talk
seems
more.
to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No.
Change a thing.
As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There are so many different lessons in this game, I feel like.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky. Faraway sky so clear. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the
I think the way they sing is a lot different from the way we sing, which is why Gallica gave us the gift of music.
Even I'm
But
feeling
it's
the
like
heat.
primal.
Well, I
Like,
suppose it's time to fan the flames.
I don't know what the words are. I've never actually
Ladies
looked
and
it up.
gentlemen, welcome one and all
But
to
it's
the
more-
inauguration of the tournament.
It's like you can
for
feel a
the
lot of
throne.
emotion in that.
For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together! Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
I feel like a certain someone would be in one of those.
I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
I think there's like 3 or 4 more candidates that are pretty big. Especially Katharina, the
What? An
brawler.
elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Pyropus? Yeah, that. Just trying to remember the name of the race.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the
Goodbye,
time
Brush.
the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Ooh.
Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
All right.
Just a sec.
That's it.
Can you hear me?
We should breeze on by to the next area. Three days of camping. And on to the town.
Let us hurry.
This place here.
Wow!
Where we gotta help out. What is his name? Forden?
Oh.
No, not Forden. Something with B.
Spectacular.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad?
Maybe not drive.
Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
What? Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you wet your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, Well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However,
You wanted to
for
make
a
it for
craft
yourself.
meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... 'tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness... Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know
No.
what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
If we die, we die together.
If we die, we all die together.
Not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. we do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port
Wish I could run
Brilhaven,
straight in,
the
except
capital of
I'm
the
pretty
Western
sure I'm gonna
Principality
need
of
that help
Oceania. It'd
for
be a
that
trek on foot. This
apocalypse
gauntlet
dragon.
runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliver...
Can we really do this?
We've got to. And this could be our chance. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather...
atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose. Oh, yeah?
That's fine. First things first. Damn it.
Incorrect.
Hey!
You're really...
Damn. Oh, okay. Can I cook?
Got it.
Alright, to the engine room it is.
This
Hello?
Has a literal heart. There's one in every room.
Spectacular.
There are certain things I have to find for Neuros's story. To improve his confidant, I have to find each and every artifact that are hidden in some dungeons. Okay. I think I can just go up.
Speaking of...
Whoa. I forgot the first time you cook doesn't take... Oh, that's closed. Okay.
All right.
Alright, let's see if I got luck. Nope.
Right.
basically you'll get an idea in the toilet, and then you will, I've got it, and then your luck goes up by 1.
This is...
So these are good for getting up your royal virtues, but there's not much point in it right now. What haven't I cooked? This. I need Queen's honey jar. I'll make 2 of these.
On guard! Ah, goodness. Unnecessary. Your thoughts?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Now that it's nighttime, we could actually use the bath. Wait, or maybe not. Maybe we have to go through a few nights without the bath first. Because the bath is how we're gonna get super jacked in all of our stats. Let me see if it's open. Right here is something we can grow plants. And the root, I have a few roots that will be useful for upgrading stuff. Yeah, no, it's closed. So royal virtues aren't that great right now, so we're gonna go. We'll clean up.
Come on.
Get max HP because we're about to be. Oh.
Got it.
We're about to use a character that will be. I guess the higher the HP, the stronger the attacks will be. Or I guess maybe not that. More of like you'll have enough strength to take a hit after you attack.
Okay? Hey!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. True.
I knew it!
Right.
This... Understood.
Now then. Nonetheless. Huh?
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow!
That's...
Certainly.
Hmm.
Hey.
Yeah!
Hmm? Yeah.
Hey there!
Huh?
Huh?
However,
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Yep.
What's this? Got it.
Come on. Got it. Okay? Hey!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Okay.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see.
He's just hanging
Acting
out.
as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
How did he get here? Was he on one of the runners?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's see how it
How
plays
about we
out.
see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
He's so distressed.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
He barely touched it. Oh wait, no, they're counting
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
us inside the church. We probably did some stuff.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Let's get
All
on
right.
with it! Take this!
Expose your sins.
By the chivalrous spirit of the night.
I can't afford to hold back. I call upon royal power within! Be frozen!
You hit their weak points.
Let's go!
Keep it up, Stroll!
Damn you!
Yeah, that worked out so well.
Worthy foe after all.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've
He kicked
nothing
it.
to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Maybe immune, but you'll still be stranded if you don't
Phew.
survive with that guy.
Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladel, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
How did
Nothing
you
so
get out
saucy.
here, by the
I'm
way?
afraid this
Just
cad's
still,
just my
just
chauffeur. Now, please, darling, a little
I'll see a gauntlet
privacy,
runner
or I'll
anywhere
have
else.
to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Eros has other ideas.
Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere.
That makes sense.
You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Eros just stole the Gauntlet Runner. This Luis's.
An airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude,
And I
but if I might
honestly forgot
ask,
what
who are you?
the elf ears are.
Take a wild guess.
Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
He's just another no-name candidate.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Hector, come back. I wonder if I could succeed.
It soars like a damn bird.
Not hurting Hector.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Let's take out the giant
As
bounty
the
hunter
chirping
Heisme.
birds return to their nests, and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind?
Just give me a bath.
Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
Oh, yes. Neros' side quest.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry, I gotta get the heating pad out.
Oh.
That's not a controller, that's a really small apple.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out.
Barden
It's like
is,
everyone's afraid of something.
is the guy's name we're helping in this town.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you.
God,
we'll
I wish I
not
could
go
do
back
that
on our
candor.
word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
It's really none of my business.
Ah. Aye. Best not to get distracted by this tattle when you've got a mission to attend to. Admirably practical.
Everybody's looking at me
Quite a positive
judgmentally,
outlook,
and
doesn't he?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers?
but I still
These
diffuse the
borders are always in it
situation.
just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Doing one task will make you do even more. As long as you keep putting stepping stones in front of yourself. Ah!
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I'm not so sure about this.
You mustn't judge by appearances. Besides, 'tis a mark of a good candidate to know all the tastes of the regions you would rule, no?
No choice, I suppose. You'll just have to bite down and pray, my friend.
Oh god. Oh no.
You're, tearing up.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Okay.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that
how?
with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
It's Katharina's
So-
gauntlet.
Is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's...
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those
Sweet meat.
words. Now,
Isn't that like
please,
rotting meat?
dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today. If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is. Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Oh, we're not allowed to leave. Let's go to bed.
Aye.
You have stuff? No informant stuff. Honestly, I think I have enough energy to do something different.
Good night.
I'm not the type to talk too much during a
Time marches
cutscene or
on,
stuff.
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
But I also know this story already.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people missing.
All right then. Where to?
An elder count?
Alright, let's just go talk with the lady. Possibly do the sandworm dungeon. And then I'll leave the rest for another day and see if I should have something different. And they haven't come back up again.
Ties me.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Boy, my thanks to you.
Alright, basically gonna ask people about the sandworms, figure out where it is.
Welcome.
So, hey.
Oh. Is that cold room? Armor shop.
Aha. What is it?
You can't eat the parents. Wait, I should have asked about that.
Nice!
An elder candidate?
Not gonna lie, I think I might make a coffee.
More people. I can hardly think on it.
More people missing.
I can hardly think on it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
More people missing.
What do you want to know?
Excuse me.
Thank you kindly. Here's the real skinny.
Oh, come on.
More people
Can hardly think.
Hey!
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up.
Yes, and it's very admirable.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heismay might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heismay anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have yous getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Are you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost, the power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How?
We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Oh, I just realized I messed up.
So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh?
Sorry, I
Maybe you
realized
were a
I forgot to do
trigger of some
something
kind.
very important for people to show up.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I had to actually
I
put the
cannot
game
say
title,
I've
but I have to
heard
do
of
it every single time I
teleportation, and
upload
yet
to from
Surely there can
the
be no
PS5.
explanation for this other than magic.
Oh well.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
It's fitting I put a YouTube short of the Morning Joe forgetting to switch. Because I forgot to switch. Dang, that sucks.
Oh,
It's not that bad, but... I mean, I really just want this to be archived more than anything else. Now, I'm not doing a lot of talking, but most of the stuff was just going into story.
Where to?
Teaching us about fast travel.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
Apologies if you hear
It's
music in the
Martira.
background, but
They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
nah, that'll be too easy.
No reaction.
It's gotta be someplace we've been to, or at least he's been to.
So we can't go somewhere we've
I
never
guess
been
do that.
before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the three great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
Honestly, I don't know if heat's
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Ha! Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Oh, okay. You took away a day so I could rest.
Oh, that's right.
So?
Bounties? Oh, I guess some of the bounties only take a day to go to, I think.
Take a look.
What?
Huh.
Good hunting to you.
I can't tell you why I know all this stuff.
Don't go get
but
yourself killed.
Don't look too much into it. Oh, a Gobron King, which means I shouldn't bring magic to my 3 melee users, technically.
Hey!
Do it.
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
So, Gobrons also have mages now. They understand the power of the magic.
Let's see here.
We'll face.
All right.
Wait, what do I have for portable quest?
All right, then.
Oh, Maria. Let's gather some other quests first.
Oh, my apologies. You're right there. That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Grievous' dagger is missing! Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Oh, shoot. Now I think about it, I gotta take the dogs out soon. When I stop for... I actually wonder if I should take him now.
Come on!
No.
Oh, right, the dagger.
Oh?
Excuse me if I don't lend a hand to everyone who puts out. Oh, right, you need imagination. Okay, so this is something I could do real quick. Not bad.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain
Malvino's ring?
noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves!
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
I
Well,
like the
your
idea of
choice is
this
yours.
character. in general.
If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
I
So
get
you
the
know us then?
Faker
Information
archetype.
is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing
Golden?
something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
So it's actually very interesting. So he is also a Nita, and Nitas particularly hide their true form. So even this form, what this pompous man looks like, isn't even his real looks per se. And it's kind of sad because they do it for a reason. But the fact that they're doing it makes people not trust them. The fact that they're able to shapeshift basically makes people not trust them. It's nothing against like them transforming into like or I guess a human form is basically like more to blend in usually.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision.
I feel like that's sarcasm for how long I
the
took.
ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
Oh, famous ring.
I implore you.
And right there's a labyrinth. This place.
Okay,
I'll be
first I'm gonna
waiting.
look in town. I need to gather all of the side quests first.
Oh, what'll I do?
I think this one's a small one.
I'd so love your help.
Let's give it a shot.
Whoa.
Oh, it's a separate
That
trip?
reminds me.
A village.
I could get Neuros's
So?
quest underway. I think I might do that.
Now what am I to do?
All right then.
An elder candidate?
We're gonna go up to the castle and then turn around.
What'll I do here?
It's a sale today. I still don't think I need anything for the trip. I don't think I'm gonna need to start shopping until like the third main boss, which this would be the second. And I mean like after that.
All right then.
Let's go.
Just go back to the Gauntlet Runner. Use the restroom.
Right.
About time, what? Now then.
Huh?
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
Ah, leveling up confidants, I guess. Yeah, everything's still closed, so I will go up. I guess it doesn't
Are you
matter.
free? Speaking of,
I also think some confidants can only be done on the Gauntlet Runner.
you see?
Maybe not certain confidants, more of
Now then.
like once you get to a certain point in their confidant, some of them are more comfortable talking on the Gauntlet Runner.
That's...
My strength is that I'll give any
see.
tactic a try.
On guard!
Show me your beast walk. Excuse me?
Halt!
The fuck does that mean?
At the ready!
Alright then. Is it though?
Are you serious?
You know, if I were to describe anybody on the J team, I think Hulkenberg
Don't
would
fret.
kind of be like Saru, aka Monkey Love. He's getting the worst of it. Oh my god, he's dead! Is that how you... That is not how you hold the sword.
Very well.
You use a sword in combat, man. Or that's supposed to be the Seeker's weapon.
At the ready!
She doesn't even need it both hands.
Come on, then.
Hold it.
Build the Markiplier riot route. I could take it.
Sorry.
Broke his sword and he's like, yeah, let's continue.
But...
Listen.
I... She... Now... A new power. And now, to walk this path at your side.
Oh, right. Hulkenberg is the only character that can be as versatile to have, like, not one, but two, not even, like, tier 3 archetypes. Oh, okay. Thank you for the insect knowledge. Although it is true. If you're gonna eat bugs, make sure you study which bugs are good to eat,
a small
and
farming
which ones are bad for you, or how to prepare
blessed
them.
by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the Gauntlet Runner stops gently.
Say.
Okay.
Fine.
Come on. That reminds me.
Old goat's
Hey.
probably dead. He's like, someone will come find me. If anybody asks for me, give him this.
That's...
This?
The Japanese.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
Is it words he
knew
knows?
it. This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
I mean, yeah.
We wanted to help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm bally well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal.
Technically 7, but leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
Basically, do the side quests and you will find
Hey.
them very easily.
I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Okay then, that reminds me.
Alright.
All right.
I guess we go back.
Okay then.
Now we just return the side quest. Uh-oh. Alright, maybe not.
Gone to shite.
All right,
Yeah, let's go out, do this side quest, and then talk
Go
to
see.
that lady.
More people missing. Hello,
At least for myself.
Why did this happen?
I'll have you know the eggs don't even taste good.
Hello, Stupendous.
I wonder if, I guess the pigeons are probably how the knights talk to each other.
You know, you saved my ass.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, invincible noodles. That's one of the things that you can eat outside of combat.
Amazing!
Ah, brilliant. Bye then.
You won't get hurt.
Why, you...
All right then.
Oh, I can also talk to more.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
After I talk
True
to
to
the
form.
merchant lady, I'm going to stop for a little bit. Just so that I can...
Incredible.
let the dogs out.
All right.
And then figure out a different game to play, because... I feel like I could always do this on another day, or like a downtime day.
Yes.
I do want to return this game back, but I think it would be nice to platinum this game.
What? All right. But... it's conceivable.
Right.
Oh. Regards.
He. Now. A new power.
You are the key to escape. Now then.
May have already done that
This
one.
one's important.
Especially if I keep my
I have
ranks.
faith in you.
Yeah, I think I might have done that already.
You don't say.
Yeah, there we go.
Incredible.
I'm getting a lot of the fruits,
All right.
which I will need the fruits later on. I'm gonna try to save them instead of use them like I was in the previous playthrough.
Not only that. In truth,
Hey.
yes.
Incredible.
But... may fortune favor your journey.
Oh, okay. This is one I really liked. You're able to see what the other people's confidant will unlock.
Now then.
This one's important.
I can hardly wait.
Is it gonna flashback again? I don't know if I probably have to unlock him before he notices.
Ah, how
yeah,
good of
have
you
to
to come.
unlock him first.
Oh, you'll come.
Yeah, let's. What do I have left?
More people missing.
All right.
Merchant.
More people missing.
Maybe she found where the dogs. They took the dog.
You?
Didn't he just leave? It's been 2 days. It's a 3-day trick.
You.
Let's go kill that dog. Napper.
The truth is,
The church has discovered their base.
what? So reductive.
Kind of a little sketchy. I agree, but would the church really do that?
You get it, right?
I think this does.
Ugh.
All right.
As it is.
Telling the truth. Oh god. Ah, fuck. Sorry if you hear me grunt. My grunting is usually me trying to stretch and then I stretch too far.
Hang on.
What are you after?
Although...
It's never good to just rush in, especially when someone might be leading you in that direction.
In any case.
Oh, I think I hear Holly. Actually, I'm gonna have to pause this. I'll be back. Alright, yeah, I'll deal with that after this mission.
Obviously. You there. Wait. Huh? Out with it.
Church wanted retribution, so they sent someone who was volatile to go do their work for them.
Really?
Make somebody look like the bad guy and take the fall, when in reality they just wanted to get revenge for something totally unrelated.
If...
Spread magic igniters? That is weird. It's not really...
In any case.
Like, I don't see the reason for even doing that either.
I'm glad to have you at my side. But...
John with their ass, Brigitte.
Huh?
Huh? Speaking of... That's why... Yes.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh God, Stormy, don't sit on the keyboard.
Nonetheless,
Alright, I'm gonna save, let the
We
dogs
got a
out,
major bargain.
and I'll be back, I hope. Oh, of course you did, Stormy. I was like, I hope the stream's
Mister?
not fucking up. It's just Stormy. Oh no, that's too far.
All right, then. What now?
I'll be back tomorrow with this. Actually, well, no, I might be back tomorrow with this. I may or may not be on. Am not sure if I'll be streaming with Joe and Jacob or if I'll just chill, because last time I said I'll stream, I ended up it was a very chill night.
More people missing.
But, well, sayonara, bitches.